Isn't it crazy how the food you eat can change depending on how much you weigh? Someone who weighs very little might barely eat anything all day. Someone in the middle might be living off protein shakes and steak. And someone who weighs a lot is probably eating way bigger meals, way more snacks, and way more calories. So today, I'm testing that idea myself. I'll be eating every weight's diet, but every day the weight gets heavier. And it all starts on Day 1. Today's weight, 100 pounds.
Obviously, I'm just guessing here, but people around this weight typically don't eat too much food. And when they do eat food, usually it's on the healthier side.
The only rule for today, I can only eat a maximum of 1,000 calories.
So yeah, I'm basically gonna be eating very low calorie food today. I'm gonna be starving.
With the very low amount of calories I'm gonna be eating today, water is gonna be very useful today. Well, now it's time to make my very small breakfast. Eggs! If I'm gonna eat very light today, then at least I should start this off with some protein. The only problem is, since I can only eat max 1,000 calories, I'm gonna limit myself to only 2 eggs. Regardless, breakfast is served. My breakfast is literally 2 eggs. A quick Google search says that 1 egg is about 70 calories, meaning that this meal right here is about 140 calories. This is not gonna fill me up. I literally finished this meal in like 30 seconds. Well, I guess that's it. I guess I'll see you later on when I get hungry again. It hasn't even been that long since my last meal, and I'm starving. Those eggs literally did nothing for me. But regardless, it's time for the next meal. Salad! And just to make it even harder for myself, I'm only gonna be eating lettuce. Maybe I'm making this meal a little more dramatic than it has to be, but I like a challenge. This entire plate is literally like 20 calories is my guess. It's not even close to 100. Why do I do this to myself? Alright, first bite. That was probably the most flavorless bite I've ever had in my life. Ironically, this is very hard to chew. This sucked to eat. I mean, it filled me up a little bit, so I guess that's good. I might have just had my lunch, but I'm gonna go to the store in a bit to get my last meal for today. And hopefully, it has a little more flavor than this. So, we're going to Winn-Dixie! There was only one thing on my mind. All I had to do was find it. And that's when I saw it. Almonds! These were perfect for my last meal. And just to fill my stomach up even more, I grabbed some strawberries. I came all the way here for nuts and fruit. This is gonna be the worst dinner ever. It's now very late into the day and I have no energy. I practically have only had about 200 calories. It's time I eat my last meal. So I poured some almonds onto a bowl and some strawberries as well. At least we're almost done. The strawberries taste good, but it's just not gonna fill me up. But maybe the almonds can do that. Well, this isn't a satisfying meal, but at least I have some food before I go to bed. So with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Day 2. Today's weight, 250 pounds.
250 pounds is a little dramatic, but essentially, I'm gonna be eating like a gym bro today. Protein bars, protein drinks, protein powders. You get the idea.
The rules for today, I have to eat 200 grams of protein, and I have to hit the gym today.
Anyways, I have a lot of protein stuff I have to buy. So, I'm going to
Costco. I was looking for the protein section and immediately found this protein drink called Nuri. And as I'm going over the details, I noticed something behind me. Creatine. Basically, every gym bro uses this. Then I got a ginormous bag of protein powder and finished it off with this box of protein bars. I just came back from Costco, but if I'm gonna eat like a gym bro, I might as well look like a gym bro. I hope that looked cool in the video. I don't know. But before we continue, let me tell you about something. If you or your child spend years growing up on social media and experience serious mental health struggles, you should hear this. Recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing profits. The recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. Now, Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm they caused. Click the link in my bio to take a short quiz. You may be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. And now, let's get right back to the video. And well, for my Gym Bro breakfast, I thought it was only right to make the ultimate protein shake. It's kind of strange when you realize that yesterday I was eating lettuce and eggs, and now for my breakfast today, I'm gonna be eating a massive shake. Alright, here goes nothing. Bro, this isn't even all of it. I still have a little bit more in the blender. Here goes nothing. Bone apple teeth. It's not bad, but it's very thick, which is not something I like. That filled up my stomach so fast. Alright, well, let me pour in the rest of the shake. What the? Dude. Bro, I knew there was a little bit left in the blender, but I didn't know it was enough for a whole other glass. Wow, now my stomach is very full. I think I need to lie down. That was my breakfast. I'll see you later on when I get hungry again. That protein shake I had earlier is still keeping me going, so I'm not really looking forward to this. Anyway, I'm gonna be drinking this protein shake and some protein bars. I really don't want to eat this, but I need a little bit more fuel before I go to the gym. Eating all of this is making me sick. I don't really want to eat this, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know why, but the aftertaste of everything I've eaten so far almost tastes the same. Well, with that meal finished, it's time to go to the gym. Okay, so right now I'm parked right in front of my gym. And to be honest with you, I have very low energy. I do not want to work out, but I have to do it. I feel like absolute trash. On the bright side, I'm gonna go to Winn-Dixie and buy myself a nice steak, something that will fill me up. At this point, my energy was at an absolute low. I don't know if it was from barely eating yesterday or if it was from eating all this processed manufactured protein. Either way, all I knew was I should actually buy some real food. And with that, I brought it back home. It's time to cook the steak. Finally, after one day of basically starving myself and eating a bunch of fake protein right in front of me, is my first actual meal. Wow, that is heaven right now. Holy. I finished the rest of my delicious steak. And with that, I finished my last meal for the Gym Bro diet. I'm pretty stuffed at this point, so I think I'm good with food. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 3. Today's weight, 500 pounds.
Today is gonna be what I call a big back day. There is literally no limit to what I can eat today. I'm going for any type of junk food I can think of, and it has to be a lot. Just to make it even harder, this is the rule for today.
Whatever food I buy or order, I have to finish all of it.
Yeah, today might be the toughest one out of them all.
Our first stop is IHOP. Yo, that rhymed. I'm going for the craziest big bag foods you can think of. Sugar, grease, fats, all of it is going into my stomach today. Let's go inside and get some pancakes. I headed inside and instantly looked at the menu. They had all sorts of pancakes, crepes, and waffles. meals. And to start off this crazy day, I ordered a stack of blueberry pancakes and a plate of cinnamon bun crepes. Already, this is a huge amount of sugar, but just to add more to it, I also ordered a cup of Coke, and almost instantly, my food had arrived. Aside from the steak I had yesterday, I hadn't really eaten tasty food in a while.
Bro.
Now, it was time for the pancakes, and of course, I had to drown it in more syrup. I was in pancake heaven, and so I finished the pancakes. And just when I was about to leave, I noticed something else. They had some iced coffees, so of course, I had to order one. But when I took my first sip,
Not the best coffee I've had.
alright, it's been a couple hours, and once again, it's time to eat. If I'm being honest with you, I've had enough sweets for today. I mean, I had blueberry pancakes and then a Cinnabon crepe. That's too much sugar. So for my next big back meal, I'm gonna be ordering some pizza from Pizza Hut.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? Can I get a medium cheese pizza with, it's like that cookie, the chocolate chip cookie dessert?
Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you. You too. Bye-bye. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I'm about to attempt to eat a whole cheese pizza and a big cookie in one sitting. I was at my very last bite, but at this point, I was really starting to feel stuffed. The last thing I needed to do was to now eat a massive chocolate chip cookie, and although it tasted great, I was just too full to enjoy any of it. This was the final bite to complete this massive lunch. I was feeling so bad after all of that, so I decided to stop recording right then and there, go home, and just lie down. Okay, it is now 11 p.m. It's very late into the day, and that's because I just ate so much last time that I was just too full to continue eating. Anyways, our last stop to finish this big back day is Walgreens. The reason for that is because, I think the best way to finish this is to go inside and get the most junk food related snacks. So let's go inside and get more food. I went inside and found Mountain Dew, a family-sized Dorito bag, giant Reese's cups, and to finish it all off, Nutella ice cream?
You can't make this stuff up.
But you can make one thing happen. We're halfway from 100,000 subscribers, so please, if you're watching, smash that subscribe button. This might just be the most diabolical combination of foods. I'm gonna have the craziest diarrhea after all this. This might not be a lot of food in terms of volume, but in calories, this is insane. I'm sure I'm eating like 3,000 or 4,000 calories right now. All right, let's move on to the family-sized Dorito bag. I don't feel so good. And I still have a Nutella ice cream to eat. Oh, if you guys are still watching up to this point, please subscribe to the channel. Alright, we're basically at the very end. There's like 3 more spoonfuls of ice cream I can get. Well, that was the last thing to finish this big back day. Please watch another one of my videos.